Mike here, the Heavy Metal Detectorist. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I'll be talking about different metal detecting finds and different parts of history in New Brunswick and Canada. So to get started, this will be episode 1 of Beach Detecting History, and I'll be sharing with you a little brief history of the area of St. Andrews, and also some brief history about the British who were settling here. And we'll be also talking about one of my metal detecting finds, which was a spoon that I found. So yeah, that's basically what we'll be looking into, and stay tuned. So this is the spoon I found on, I found this on March 21st of 2021, and I found it on the beaches of one of the beach in southern New Brunswick, in the St. Andrews area. It measures to about 8.5 inches long, and as you can see up at the top of the handle there are small dots going the whole way around pattern. But it does have a nice beautiful green patina to it. And I found it probably close to I'd say it was 5 to 6 inches deep beneath the sand at the beach. So it wasn't super deep, but it was deep enough. So the closest spoon that I found that resembles the one I found on the beach would be George III silver pie spoon that was made in Edinburgh, Scotland, by Francis Howden, who was born in 1758 and deceased 1848. And he was a very respected and well-known silversmith in that area at the time. So now I'm just going to talk a little bit about a brief history about the area and why I think it's connected to the spoon that I found. And yeah, we'll get right to it. The reason why I think the spoon that I found is connected is because the area is an 18th century British Colonial Settlement, in which was established in 1783 by the Loyalists, who were welcomed at the time by the Qonasqamkuk Nation in the late 1700s, in which they were to form a deal and reach terms so they could settle there but sadly in the end it was never honored by the settlers and loyalists. The original name for this site was Qonasqamkuk, which is now formally known as the town of St. Andrews. But to get back to the spoon and why I think it was made by Francis Howden. George III was born in 1738 and deceased 1820, and was the King of Great Britain and Ireland from 1760 to 1820, which would be around the same period of time the British Loyalists and Settlers came to St. Andrews, which would soon quickly become a garrison town for the British military and soldiers, and also a thriving merchant settlement. Another reason why I think this is connected is because the street layout in St. Andrews, except for Water Street, which runs along the shore of the town, all other street names are either royal or colonial associated, in which 13 of the streets are named after George III and his wife Charlotte. And 2 also were named after faithful servants of the crown, and the remainder, in which the other streets were named King Street, Queen Street, and Prince of Wales Street. So with the information that I've found and it connecting with the same time period, I truly believe this is a George III era silver pie spoon, which was made in Edinburgh, Scotland by Francis Howden during the early 1800s. And perhaps a British soldier or one of the Loyalist settlers at the time went on the beach and lost it. And at the same, from the same perspective, in that same area, I've also found a few mini balls that were also used by the British military at the time for bullets, so that could also be a connection there. But if anybody else has any insight to what it could be, or what era, or who made it, feel free to comment below. And thanks for staying tuned with me. And I'm Mike, the Heavy Metal Detectorist.